Hi, I'm Jim Blakley, the General Manager of Intel's efforts in visual cloud computing. I'm here at the NAB show with Dr. Tom Bradicich from HPE. Welcome, Dr. Tom.
Thank you,
Good
Jim.
to see you again.
It's great to be here, and it's great to partner with Intel on this occasion.
So Tom, HPE is putting a lot of energy into its Edge Intelligence initiative. How do you think that applies to the media and entertainment industry?
Well, first, quickly, let me define what we believe the intelligent edge is. That's simply not inside the data center or the cloud. And it's simply shifting out very strong capabilities such as connectivity, compute, and control, what I call the 3 C's, to make the edge intelligent. And we're shifting it out into many edges. The most famous edge, perhaps today, that's achieved celebrity status is the IoT edge. But there are many other edges. There's a military edge. There are edges with respect to the IT shops and enterprises. And to your point, there's a media broadcast edge. And that is pushing this intelligence, particularly deep compute and better connectivity, out closer and closer to the consumer, simply so the services and experience are improved.
Yeah, we've seen that quite a bit, in sort of content delivery networks at the edge, where they historically have been mostly about streaming, and now much more about how do you do processing or computing closer to where the end user is, either for bringing content in or for delivering it out with a great user experience.
Yeah, indeed. There's actually 7 reasons to compute at the edge.
Only 7?
Yeah, we don't have enough time to get into them all, but very quickly, one of them is latency, and that's an obvious one.
Yeah.
But another one is bandwidth. Bandwidth is sometimes non-existent. A third one is cost. A fourth one is reliability. A fifth one is even security. A sixth one has to do with geofencing and boundaries. And a seventh one has to do with just reliability, the issue of can packets drop and connectivity not work necessarily if it has to always go back to the cloud. So we're pretty excited that we can unleash the power of Xeon, Intel Xeon technology, out into the edge, especially with the integrated GPU, because obviously with the graphics processing and its architectural power, that helps us with media transcoding as well as high-speed data transfers.
Yeah, and I think a lot of companies are looking at putting things like augmented reality, virtual reality, gaming close to the edge, using those sorts of technologies to be able to give that great user experience and get it close to where the customer is, and open up some new business opportunities for themselves so they can generate some revenue off of the new applications that people want to use.
Indeed, as the experience gets more exciting, it's a win-win. It's good for the consumer and also good for the supplier on the supply side, such as the cable and broadcast companies. As we push this out closer and closer to the point of data capture, but also in this case, the point of data consumption. And if we push it out closer to the point of data consumption, just by definition in its proximity, by reducing the latency and reducing the bandwidth costs, it helps both efficiency and the experience. It's really a win-win all the way around.
Yeah, and how do you feel about 5G? We think, even though 5G is a few years out, it's going to be a driver of that same sort of use model, because it has much better latency and bandwidth characteristics for those high-end user experiences.
It indeed does, and as you noticed earlier, my 7 reasons have to do with some of the weaknesses associated with the connectivity, the network back to the cloud or back to the data center. But indeed, as you point out, that's being improved significantly with 5G. We just announced and did a press release this week on our 5G initiatives with a consortium. And we're pretty excited about that C, the connectivity part, that we can indeed be able to balance the computing and the network connectivity and then the control experiences to give that best user experience in the entertainment world.
So HPE has a lot of experience in the enterprise side of the house. What's different about being at the edge? What are the requirements from your customers?
There are some unique challenges. First of all, what's the same is we're building the proven HPE battle-hardened compute power, powered by Intel, Xeon E3, and we're also bringing out our manageability, ILO, and the ability to manage remotely. 2 very strong characteristics. That's the same. And then our scalable storage that we're really credentialed in. But what is different, we combine that with some innovation and some new things, such as being very, very environmentally hardened, temperature, shock, vibration hardened, and with the HPE Edgeline systems that are made for the edge, hence Edgeline. We even have a mil-spec product that has come out just last month. So it's very, very hardened. I like to call it the Chuck Norris of the edge because of its hardened capabilities.
And do you see management tools on top of that platform that are similar to what you have in your enterprise environments?
The beauty of this strategy, Jim, is by building on your proven technology from Intel and our proven technology from Hewlett-Packard Enterprise, we have a familiar platform that is in many ways the same as the data center. So not only tools, as you point out, development tools as well as management tools, but skills can be applied similarly and familiarly both in the data center and out at the edge. This is a very compelling story for the media company and the broadcast companies that have to handle that IT that's disparate and remote.
Well, Tom, it's been a pleasure as always. You know, you and I have, I think, done 3 or 4 of these NAB events together, so it's really great to see you here again and to meet with you, and I always value the partnership with HPE.
And we do too, not only at the corporate level, but personally as well as professionally. You and I personally have been together doing this, and we've been pioneering that integrated GPU with the Iris Pro graphics together. And it's been great to see how it helps our customers and how it builds the Intel-HPE relationship.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Thank you.
See you next year.
Okay.